Hey, I'm Al McGhee with YATicket.com. I'm here with Steven Lebowitz, the MovieNight.net, and we're going to talk about this new movie called Disclosure Day, directed by the great Spielberg. Well, this guy knows how to entertain, I tell you that, and he really knows how to set you up. So, what do you think of the film?
Al, I thought this film was brilliant. I thought we Spielberg that tapped into his old self. This is classic Spielberg to me. I mean, if you just go by his popcorn entertainment flicks, I think this is his best movie since Jurassic Park. And by the way, he did tap screenwriter David Cope to write the screenplay. I I said I did not know going in. Maybe my expectations were a little lower, not knowing what to expect. But this movie starts off right from the get go. Like in the first few seconds, you're like into this movie, and it just keeps going throughout. And you got some great characters. Emily Blunt's in this movie. Emily Blunt. I mean, all the acting is great, but Emily Blunt to me is giving an award-winning performance in this movie.
Well,
So
I got to agree with you for that. I got to agree with you that when it started off, it really put me in this film immediately. I was saying, oh, already. Now, this is still Spielberg. He really came up with this concept and this idea about this film. And I said, man, I could not believe that he's starting off very strong with this film.
right. I mean, and throughout, and I said, I really like the characters in this film. They're all really developed. I like how the story really unfolds. Like just just like really just slowly develops, lets you really get into it. Um, Spielberg brings there's real exciting moments in this film. He really knows how to build up tension. He knows how to build up suspense, and and it's great science fiction too, and a great message as well. I said, this is. I don't know about the movie. I hope this movie really does well because I think this is something audiences can really enjoy. I mean, this is the kind of movie, especially in the summertime, that we want to go see. So I had a fantastic time, and I haven't seen this. I had not seen this Steven Spielberg in a while, but I'm glad to still see he's got it.
Well, yeah, I really have to agree with you with that. I just hope it makes money. I hope people go see it. But the reason I want people to go see it because again, you go to the movies to get entertained. You go to the movies to see something new. You go to the movies to sit down and say, ah, and that's what I did with this film, Disclosure Day. I felt that the actors in it too, not just Emily Blunt, Coleman Domingo was very good in this film too, and not only him, all many of the other actors also. But here's the question I want to ask you: this is about the government keeping the truth from us. What I mean, normal people, and the government spending look like billions of dollars to say, "Hey, you all do not need to know this. You, the public, a normal person, do not need to know what happened." Do you think that's really going on?
Oh, certainly with certain things in the government, of course, especially in this administration. I'm sure there's lots of that going on right now. But in this, and I'm sure that I'm not saying, hey, you got to tell us your war plans, what's going on, not stuff like that. But the stuff like in this movie where it shows, what, this is something. There's this line very early. Colin Firth is in this movie. He's sort of like the bad guy here, and he has a line that says, "If you do this, there's no undoing it." Well, you know what? There's certain things out there that should be, done, and so you can't undo it. So so yeah, I do. I'm sure there is Al, and this movie shows that, I said, this movie can show how, what, it may not only is bringing the truth out a good thing, it can actually maybe bring us all more together.
Yeah, yeah. And that's one thing I like about this film also. It has you thinking. And not only that, it talks about religious thinking too. Now,
Yep.
suppose this happens and we find out there are really other creatures out there, other lives out there. What would you think about your religious beliefs? And they touched on that. And I was surprised that this movie did do that because that's what many people are afraid of. That's what they are. you know, being very woof, down in their gut. They're very afraid to feel that. Do I have to believe this now? Or what I did in my life in the past, does it make any sense? That's another reason why I like this film.
Yeah, no, and what's the name? Elizabeth Marvel plays a nun in this movie, and she sort of takes that reign from the religious perspective, and really is that he doesn't really disrespect Spielberg anything in this movie. He keeps all of, he doesn't disrespect any faith, and he really is like, I mean, my whole thing about aliens, Al, is this: I'm sure there's intelligent life out there, but they're just intelligent enough to stay away from our planet.
That's what I feel too. I really feel that also. That they said
Disclosure Day threatens letting the truth loose on the world.
What did you steal?
The data they paid me to protect.
There has been a threat to release government material long shrouded in secrecy.
Are they people?
No.
Daniel is this amazing mathematical brain, and he's using it to understand them. Do you understand what she's saying?
It's gibberish. I can't understand it.
And I can't.
And Margaret is suddenly imbued with these abilities she's never had before. She can speak other languages fluently.
Since when do you speak Korean?
What? Speak Korean? What?
She can read people by looking in their eyes.
Who are those guys?
They're with the FBI.
They're not FBI.
I wanted to make sure they were real people, based on reports about abduction and lost time.
I can see them. They're coming into the room. The only way for you to know your purpose is to go back to where it all began. It's the two of you. It's always been just the two of you.
What they know could change everything. Religion, governments, all the things that we've set up to create our culture and our world.
Whatever happens,
Don't you let go.
Daniel and Margaret are going to release the truth of the entire history of the UFO UAP phenomenon.
Whoa.
And nothing will ever be the same from that moment forward.
3, 2, 1.
This is Disclosure Day.
hey, but we've been observing you guys a little bit, but that's enough for us. But I like this Josh O'Connor too. I like what he did in this film as he played Dr. Keltner also, and and also Wyatt Russell, the naive husband. And here's a guy too who likes to follow all the rules and everything like that. And Bud is a guy who did not believe in his wife, Margaret Fairchild, played by Emily Blunt. He did not, believe in her. And man, I like that part that he played because that's going to happen to many other people.
Yeah, I would understand. He's playing true to himself. He wasn't a jerk or anything. He just thought his wife was just maybe going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and
exactly.
the whole cast is great. I mean, Eve Houston, who's plays Daniel's girlfriend. Both people know that she's like Bono's daughter. She was great in the film too. I mean, there was no bad performance here. Even some in the background actors, you can just Spielberg had control of everything, and this is like this. I mean, even for being a member of the Florida Film Critics Circle, I probably would put Disclosure Day up for a lot of awards this season when it comes to nominations time at the end of the year because it was that good of a movie.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, I'm going to start off rating this film. I'm going to give it 4 palm trees out of 4. 4 palm trees out of 4. That's it for me. I'm not going to explain why I gave it a perfect score, but you heard what I said. I enjoyed and loved this film.
Al, it's a rarity for me, but I'm right there with you. 4 swords out of 4.
Oh.
Al. 4
Swish,
out of
swish,
4.
swish.
Yes,
Swish, swish, swish.
There's no doubt. I was wondering how this movie. I did not know how this movie was going to play out, but yeah, 4 swords out. This is that kind of movie. I think this is a great hit. I hope people go to see it because if they do, they're going to have a really great time.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Steven Lebowitz, for coming on YETicket.com to talk about Disclosure Day. I really appreciate it.
I always have a good time, Al. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Today is... Today's...
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'm gonna show you.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. All at once. People keep wondering. Encountering the unknown. They're coming! They're coming! They are starved for the truth.
Do you think there could be others?
Why would he make such a vast universe? Yet save it only for us?
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.